and welcome to Cookie Snack Attack with Amy Hicks and Seriously Sweet. So glad to have you here today. Very excited. We have so many things to talk about. So let's jump right in because I had to keep you waiting a little bit while I edited a video. Hey guys, how are you? I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe Halloween evening. Let's say hi to a few people real quick. I'll move this over a little. Hopefully no one will get seasick. All right, I've got a fall background for you today. I thought we could have a little variety. Let's put that down a little. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right. Oh, that's for stars. Hello and happy Tuesday. Hope you are doing well today. Hi, Sally. How are you? We missed you last night. Nadine, thank you for trying to come to the Halloween party. I guess everyone's tech was just sketchy last night. Oops, I don't have any lights on, you guys. Let's see if this helps a little bit. Does that help any? Hold on one sec. I just realized it's so bright in here when I put the blinds up during the day. I sometimes forget to turn these lights on. All right, let's see if that does a little bit better for us. You don't want to watch this later and think, oh, I think that's lots better. Oh, we don't want to watch it later and feel like we're in a tunnel, right? All right. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Hi, Mary Jean. Your name is showing this morning for some reason. That's awesome. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Holly. So excited that all of you are here this morning, or this afternoon, rather. I guess pretty much everybody would be on Eastern time, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story, and this little story involves technology. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, try to muster up some sympathy for those of us that do know. And for those of you who have to deal with technology for your businesses or your live streams, anything of that nature, please know that I am giving you 100% empathy because it's can be great and it can be horrid, and it just depends on which way the wind is blowing that day. I mean, not really. There's a rhythm to all of it, but for those of us who are creative types trying to bring in technology, it gets a little back and forth. So anyway, Timbo had a lot of trouble this past week with his technology, which was his internet, which, looking at the couple of things that happened to him, because I finally got to see some of the videos that he did last week and other groups, I think it's probably his internet bandwidth. But when you're streaming, it is often quite difficult. If anything goes wrong with your internet provider or the internet speed that you have, it just throws everything into a tailspin. Like literally, sometimes you can't even get logged on. So we had a wonderful demo last night from Timbo, and I'm not saying it's a good thing that he had the other problems he had, because I'm sure it was super stressful for him earlier in the week to have those problems when he was supposed to be live. But for us at Cookie Snack Attack, it worked out because he was anticipating still having some internet issues. So he pre-recorded our zombie baby rattle. That's what we're going to call it. He pre-recorded our Halloween zombie baby rattle portion of our virtual Halloween party. So I have that in full, but that having to occur so late and taking forever to export on his end, I didn't actually start even trying to import that file until after our party started because it wasn't ready yet. So when that file finally came in, then we were trying to figure out how to make it work in Zoom. So for everybody that was present last night, and there was a good bit of you, at one point there was over 31 people there. So that was really fun. I think it was a great first showing for a virtual party, but to all of you, super heartfelt thank you. Seriously heartfelt thank you for getting us through that first party. I have been working on editing that video so that no one has to see all of the things that we had to do last night to make it work. And I thought I finally had it. And so I decided to come on and stream with you guys late today while I let that finish exporting. But as soon as it was 5 minutes, like 5% rather, not minutes, 5% from finishing, I got an error message. So when we finish this up, I'm going to give it one more run to try to finish the condensed version, the edit, get it to re-export, and then I will be uploading it, but it is a condensed version. We had two fantastic sculpting Halloween artists last night. We had Mate Del Angel. She was gracious enough to come on and go live at the beginning while I was trying to get the video worked out. So that was wonderful. And then Timbo was gracious enough to record that video yesterday just in case he couldn't get on. And thank goodness he did, because he could never connect to our Zoom. It just spun and spun and spun. We call that the wheel of death. I don't know what you guys call it, but at my house, when it spins and spins and spins and spins, it's the wheel of death. And everyone just tries to pray through it. Seriously. So I just wanted to come on and give you some quick information about what we're going to do tonight. Also, I wanted to say again, thank you so much to Timbo and Mate. You guys were fantastic. It will be uploaded on our YouTube channel and Cookie Snack Attack and on our Seriously Sweet page, so you can watch those tutorials at your convenience. We also had some really fun games. One of the games that we did last night was a Halloween word search, and thank you, Sally OL, Sweet Sally from Florida, for helping me to find the place where I could create my own word search for you so we could pick our words. And the winner of that, I'm going to announce that now, was Debbie Simmel. You won the drawing for participating in the virtual Halloween party 2022 word search. So you will be receiving an item that Timbo donated as a gift, and it will come directly from him. I'll be sending him your address later today. And then our second prize goes to Kelly Clements. Are you both here? Kelly Clements, you also won. You won for the game we had regarding our favorite childhood candy bars. Your name was the name selected in the drawing. So you will also be receiving a prize, and it will come directly from Timbo. So I will be sending him your addresses. I have both of your addresses from purchasing classes. So Debbie and Kelly Clements, unless your address is different than the address you use for a billing and shipping address when you purchase classes, that's the information that's going to get forwarded to Timbo. I'll be doing that by 3 o'clock this afternoon. So if your information is different, contact me. Otherwise, you're good to go. All right. So one of the other things I have wanted to do for weeks was to do a Monday Mad Scientist, where I showed you some new colors that I got from the sugar art. And we've just been so crazy busy and had so many fantastic opportunities and things added to my schedule at just coming out of nowhere. I don't want to say at the last minute because I have time to get the things done, but just things I weren't expecting. Debbie's address is in Indiana now. Mary Jean, you're hilarious. Okay. Well, I see Debbie's here, but I don't see Kelly. So if anybody sees Kelly pop on in the comments when she says hello, make sure that you tell her she won one of the prizes last night. All right. Also, for anybody that was at the Unplugged Fall Retreat, I will go until Saturday for you to finish uploading your photos to the 3 different prizes we had. And then we will have our drawings next Tuesday. But you only have until Saturday to get your things in for the 3 drawings or the 3 contests that we're having that were part of the Unplugged Retreat. I love it. I like to give things away. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's talk about this really quick so you don't miss anything, because it's a jam-packed week for cookiers for real. Let's talk about this first. So starting Thursday, Cookie-a-thon starts with Nancy Westfall. If you haven't purchased an extended access pass, I was asked by a Cookie Snack Attacker to explain why they need that. Okay, so the event starts Thursday and it goes through Sunday, and it is free while it is live. Each day is free and available for replays for 24 hours later. So Thursday stays up through Friday night. I think Friday stays up through Saturday night. Saturday stays till Sunday night. Sunday stays till sometime Monday, but it's only free for that short amount of time. So if there is a tutorial that you see, and the price goes up once the event starts. So basically you're purchasing an early access pass. Now the early access pass is really fantastic for a couple of reasons. You can view the videos a whole week early, so you can start viewing tutorials and bonus tutorials and supply lists and anything extra that an artist wanted to give you. You have all of that for a whole week before the free tutorials. And then you have 1 year access to the website to go back and view these tutorials if there's things that you want to create. So because it's such a fast-paced event, typically people watch the event and then decide which ones they want to create, and then decide if they want to order in cutters and what they're going to do. But it is a huge savings to get the pass before the event starts. It jumps up considerably. So if you have not gotten your extended access pass yet, please go to the Cookie Snack Attack group or the Seriously Sweet on Davis Street page. And if you would like to help a girl out, sign up under my particular affiliate link. We do earn a small commission, and I turn all that around to help pay for the last quarter of the year live streaming expenses. So it's super helpful when you guys help out with that. All right, so that's taken care of. Okay, now coming up, we have a Mrs. Claus Holiday Stackables class. It's on November 12th. You have plenty of time still to sign up for that. Then following Mrs. Claus, we're going to have our Mr. Claus Holiday Stackables class. That's on November 19th, so plenty of time to sign up for that as well. Oops, hold on just a second. And then we have our Candy Nutcracker, or our Toy Soldier, whatever you want to call him, on December 3rd. That's those classes. Now, all of those classes are normally $40. Before a class starts, I always have them reduced. It's usually a 25% discount. So they are all three on sale right now for $30 a piece. But then, as an extra Christmas present, I decided, since so many of you have been doing 100% of the classes, I would bundle these three together and give you another $10 off if you bought the bundle. So it ends up being about a $40 savings if you purchase them all at one time. And that, my friends, can be purchased on our website, which is... I'm going to scroll at the bottom for the next couple seconds. So you can go there to seriouslysweetcupcakes.com, go to the order section. There's going to be 4 things up. Please read them. Each of the descriptions with regard to time are under the individual cookie sets. And then the bundled set just tells you that the set is bundled and you're getting an extra discount for the bundle. Okay. So all 3 of those are up. You have the dates for all of those. There will be replays for all of those. So if you can't make one because of a holiday, no problem. You're good to go. Okay. All right. Now, woo, it's so much stuff going on. All right. So I think that we can get by with just that for this morning. Let's talk about what we're going to do tonight, and then I'll get you guys off of here early so that I can attempt to figure out what the error on the exporting of the video is from last night, because I'd really like to get that uploaded today. It was so cute. Both of them are such incredibly talented artists and just so generous with their time. I'd really like for you to watch those and then drop some comments for them and let them know how much you enjoyed it. I know that they sometimes catch replays. So it does matter that you leave them messages. It's encouraging to an artist when they feel like they're appreciated, and it makes them want to come back more often. Yes. So Allison, yes, that we will be posting his demo. I was going to say new word of the week is toe meat. You'll understand once you watch the video, but new word of the week is toe meat. Hey, Myra, how are you? To Myra and Sharon, I am so much better. Sinus infection cleared up. I'm up more hours. So I will have things in the mail to you no later than the end of next week. And I've added some things to your boxes since you had to wait. And hopefully everything will arrive quickly because I'm going to send it priority mail. Hey, Sandra, how are you? I know, it was so cute, wasn't it? All right. So you guys are going to get to see the replay. Mary Jean is trying to snag Debbie's prize. Not really. They're very good friends. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Debbie, yes, it's posted on all my pages under the post for Cookie-a-thon, and I will put it up again after this, okay? And Holly, thank you. I can tell, Holly, because we get a little report, but I appreciate that so much, so much. It's so helpful. Deborah, yes, the new word of the week is toe mate. It's really funny. You'll see when you watch the video. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Oh, Mary Jean, I know everyone was so busy last night. There was a lot of people that were messaging me. Like, I think we would have hit the 50-person cap if it had been on a night other than actual Halloween, but we had a lot of parents and grandparents that were helping out with trick-or-treating. So luckily that happened, because now you can watch the replay, and we didn't have any trouble with the Zoom on our end on handling that many people. So that was really great. All right. So I said I would do one more fall thing, and then I asked if you would let me go off into Christmasville. And it's not that I don't want to spend a lot of time on fall things, but we have a lot of good old videos from last year and the year before on our YouTube site. So you guys can watch those anytime. Lots of cool techniques to get you out some profitable, fast-paced cookies. So I'm going to do one more thing because I want to get my fall fix in. We are going to treat November as the month of gratitude. So we've got some prizes and contests coming up, but we're going to start doing Christmas cookies so you can get those out there and have them available for people. Also, I have posted in the files of the Cookie Snack Attack group the updated schedule till the end of the year. It is, as always, subject to change depending on what happens. I can't control all of the variables in my life. So if I have to make an adjustment, I have to make an adjustment. But for the most part, I feel like that's a pretty solid schedule. And we're going to be seeing Priscilla soon to talk about copper cutters. Hopefully, we're going to have one of the Christmas contestants on shortly. If you're here, comment over there if you know if we can set your date yet. And we've got a couple other things in the hopper for you. But tonight, specifically, any pumpkin shape will do. So I've got this little pumpkin, which I trimmed down from a leftover larger pumpkin because I want to keep it smaller. I've got white Wilton fondant in here. Oh my gosh, I still have black food dye all over my hands. Let's try to not look at my hands. All right, but these are some colors. Terracotta I've had, I really like it, but I'm going to show you guys what it looks like tonight because it is cool to blend these a little bit. And then Sunrise, Pumpkin, and Rustic, I think are ones that I just recently ordered in. I haven't had use for them in the dry powders before because I generally use AmeriColor Pumpkin. Yeah, the AmeriColor Pumpkin Gel is the one I normally use. But I wanted to do show you these colors because of dry dusting and painting. And then I got these new Sterling Pearls, and I'll show you what they look like tonight too after we do our sculpting work. So Orange Zest, Apricot. If you happen to have a Dresden tool, which is the one that's curved and sharp on one end and a ball tool on the other, have that handy tonight because we're going to color fondant, and then there's no royal icing tonight, okay? We're going to color fondant, and then we're going to sculpt this pumpkin and make him a happy fall pumpkin. And we're going to do it with fondant and just attach it to the cookie with either edible glue or water, okay? So you'll get to see some of the new colors that I ordered in. They're not new to Sugar Art, so you guys may already have them, but they're new to what I've used in videos, so I want to make sure you see them. In case you like them, you can order them the next time. You know, we're always looking for filler when we order. And we're going to just do one pumpkin tonight, okay? So you guys just have any pumpkin, or you could do this on parchment paper if you want to. Hello, Dee Dee. We missed you guys. Hey, Linda, how are you? The colors are so pretty. And I just want to show you the Elite mixed into the fondant is the first thing. Then I want to show you the Elite color on top of that for dry dusting to show you how they look different on each other. And then I wanted to show you the Sterling Pearl in case you want a little extra zazing with your pumpkins coming up for everybody's harvest tables or their Thanksgiving dinners. All right, so that's what we're going to work on tonight. And then print out that updated schedule. You don't need all the pages though. You guys just go look at it. It's a PDF. You don't need all the pages. Just start from, November 1st, and we'll go forward from there. And I'll keep it as close to that as I can. And then I have more fun stuff to tell you, but I will save it for tonight. Okay. I don't want to keep you on too long, and I want to see about that video so I can get it exported and uploaded for you. Okay. All right. So we had a great time last night. Again, thank you to everyone that attended the first one. That first, every time you do a first on something that you personally haven't done before, there's always a little hiccup here or there. And that's just technology, and you got to roll with it. So I'll be saying lots of pre-prayers for Nancy Westfall for the event this weekend, because it's very heavily technology laden, all these things that we do virtual and online. And I just want to make sure that she continues to enjoy the part that she's doing and creating and bringing the event to us so that it goes on, because it's one of my favorite cookie events every year. Like there's 2 a year. I really look forward to it. So y'all just store up some prayers for her in case technology is not her friend the next 4 days. But maybe if we do a preemptive strike, she'll be cool the whole weekend. So, and I will see you guys Saturday. Okay. Mary Jean, let me answer this question real quick. Okay. So she's asking what brand of modeling chocolate do I normally use, and that I do a blend of modeling chocolate and fondant. So I use Hot Hands modeling chocolate because, I have very hot hands, and it doesn't melt or start to disintegrate or get sticky as quickly. So I use that if I have to go straight modeling chocolate. And then I blend that with just whatever fondant I'm using to make whatever. Sometimes I do homemade fondant. I use Allison's recipe and do homemade. Sometimes I use the Wilton brand, which is already blended. There's 3 different ones, a white, a caramel, and a chocolate that's already blended. I like those a lot. They don't get sticky as fast either. Or I just mix, if I only need a little bit, I just take a clump of Hot Hands and then take a clump of white Wilton and mix it, and then do my colors. And I don't buy colors anymore unless we're doing a retreat. And that's just to save everybody else's hands time from dyeing their fondant. So hopefully that helps. Hey, Jessica, I'm glad you made it today. It was so good to see you in the party last night. Mary Jean, you're super welcome. Now, if you have more questions or I didn't cover that or answer what you were asking, then just message me and I'll help you out. Okay. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. I will see you tonight at 7, but be watching the Cookie Snack Attack page and the Seriously Sweet page, because as soon as last night's video is edited, compressed, all that, then I will be uploading it. And make sure you tell Timbo and Mate how much you enjoyed their demos last night, because they were both fabulous. And if you weren't there last night, you're going to want to see this video ASAP, because May tells us about 2 new products, 2, not 1, but 2 new products that I can't believe I didn't already know about. May, if you're watching, I feel like you should have told me about these as soon as you received them so that we could have your own full demo night and given you a whole hour to run through it. The stuff is so cool. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to watch the video. I promise I'll upload as soon as it's ready, but you're going to want to tune in because the stuff is magical. Absolutely magical. Yes, and purchase, go to her site and purchase. I ordered a bunch last night, so hopefully I am supporting another small business. I feel good about that. All right, and remind me tonight to talk to you about a computer, okay? All right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for tuning in, and thanks for being at the party.